add this butter, cheese, okay, and and it's not ready to serve on a plate, but hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. And on today's episode, I want to show you how I make au gratin potatoes. I don't know how you call it. Let me know in the comment section down below. Potato au gratin or au gratin potatoes. This is just a 8 by 12 inches a square baking dish. You can do this in a round baking dish, a square baking dish, and I'm using around 2 pounds of potatoes, and you can fit approximately 2 to 2.5 pounds of potatoes in an 8 by 12 inch baking dish. So don't be scared to grease that with a lot of butter because you don't want your potatoes to stick. Let me start with some spices. So spices, I have salt, black pepper, this is dry oregano, and this is cayenne pepper. And then we also need some heavy cream and whole milk. And then we also need some potatoes, which is right here. I have them peeled, sliced thinly, and it is in cold water right now just so that it does not turn into brown. So let me just show you. This is the size of the potatoes you are going to cut, and it's better to use golden potatoes for this dish if you really want it to be creamier. And then we also need this is just 1 onion finely sliced. This is 2 cloves of garlic grated, about 4 tablespoons of butter. You can use 5, you can use 6, and then a little bit of all-purpose flour, 1/4 cup, or you can use just 2 tablespoons. So we also need a lot of cheese. Now the cheese in the fridge, I'll bring it later. You can mix cheddar cheese. You can I will use cheddar and mozzarella, but you can use any cheese you prefer. You want to use a large pan because we need space to mix the potatoes later on. So first thing you're gonna do is add this butter and let it melt over medium-high heat. Butter is melting. Now I'm gonna add garlic, onion, and I'm gonna cook this onion until light brown color. And now I want you to see how the onion is looking, and I also can't explain how good this is smelling right now. It is just onion frying in butter. That smells so good. Now let me tell you that cayenne pepper is optional over here. You don't have to add if you don't want it, but it adds a little extra fancy flavor, a different flavor, and also cayenne is good for you. It's not that spicy as chili powder, but it is good. Now we're just gonna give this like half a minute. So now we're gonna add dry flour. This is just all-purpose flour. Don't use any other flour here, not even whole wheat. And now you're gonna reduce the heat a little bit because now you're gonna have to be careful so the flour doesn't burn. Now we're gonna add the heavy cream and also the whole milk. Stir that. The milk started to boil, and adding the cayenne change the color of the milk. Is just like nice and creamy and good looking. It's not like blended. So now we're gonna add a big handful of the shredded cheese, okay? And I already drained the water from the potatoes. And then now at this time you can preheat your oven to 350 Fahrenheit. Okay, now you can see how creamy and thick is the sauce looking. Now it's time to add the potatoes in here. Okay. And this actually comes together very quickly. And now we're briefly gonna mix them all. We are not cooking the potatoes in this pan. This is actually going to bake. All we want to do here is in this warm milk, which the heat is still over medium low right now as I reduced it when I add the milk. You just want this to be mixed and coat each of the slice of potatoes. So now I can turn my heat off. And then this is ready to go in my baking pan that we have greased already. So I have my grease pan ready here, and I have more shredded cheese, and also my potato mixture is right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to add half without making any mess. And then I'm gonna add some cheese in between. Sprinkle cheese on top. This is going to be very delicious. I am hungry. Okay, so now I'm gonna put the rest of the potato mixture. Sprinkle more cheese on top. All the leftover cheese. And then I'm gonna cover the pan with foil, and then this is going to bake for 40 to 45 minutes. And it's been 40 minutes. I just removed my gratin of potatoes from the oven, and let me show you how it looks like. And it's been 40 minutes. I just removed my gratin of potatoes from the oven, and let me show you how it looks like. Right, so it is hot and bubbly, and now you can see it is still liquidy, and as you can see just right now, you can see. So now I'm gonna put this back to bake for another 20 to 25 minutes. Uncover. Gratin potatoes already smell in my kitchen. It's so good. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, now this pan is really hot. I just want to make sure that I don't get burns. Now you guys can see how beautiful the top is looking, and that is because of the broiler. When we turn the broiler on a little bit, and this is where the magic happened on top. So let's just get a little, I think I'm getting too much already. Like I said, this is not set yet, and it's not ready to serve on a plate, but you know me already. I can't wait. You know, potatoes is one of my favorite things to have, especially on a side dish. I guess I'm not gonna take no more than that because I don't want to ruin this. And now let's see how tender is the potatoes. Okay, as soon as your fork goes in, look at this. It is really hot. Oh my god. One more bite. So good. This is so good. Written ingredient is down below waiting for you in the description box. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.